It's definitely one of the warmest days of the year. 27 degrees this afternoon, so make sure you protect yourselves as well as your plants. I've watered mine first thing this morning and I gave them a good deep watering, so they'll be good for the rest of the day. But today we're looking at something else as well, and that's thinning carrots. We've planted quite a few containers so far and we've already took some harvests, but one container in particular, the carrots are a little bit too close together. These are the ones that we did most recent, and these are actually multi-sown carrots. So we've got 3 or 4 carrots all growing together, and that's not going to hurt this particular variety because the Chantenay red core carrots, and they're quite happy to grow together in a bunch because they're only short stubby carrots as well. But then we've got these carrots in a much bigger container, and these ones are called flyaway, so they're quite resistant to carrot root fly. But we did direct sow these carrots from seed, and some of them are a little bit close together, so we need to thin them out to try and get the biggest carrots that we can. You can see that some of these carrots are way too close together. They're not too bad, but we could still take out this one and let these get a little bit more room, and that is pretty easy to do. We're just going to take it and carefully pull that carrot out. And you'll notice that we've already got quite good sized carrots considering they've not been growing very long, but they're also perfectly straight, which is what we want. But we don't just want long, thin carrots. I want to get these as fat as possible, which is why I'm doing this. And then down there, the same thing, a little bit too close together. So what I'm going to do is take that middle one and remove that. And now those 2 carrots have got a lot of space to grow. And that carrot is actually not a bad size, so I might just keep these. And they're alright to just give a quick clean and throw into a pan and boil. And on this section, everything is way too close together. So what I'm going to do is take away this centre one once again, very carefully, so I don't pull the other ones out. And another really nice carrot, still worth saving. But now you can see they've got that little bit more room. Same story in this bunch. So what I'm going to do is take a couple from back. Much as I don't want to do it, I'm going to have to take another one out because they're side by side. So you can see now we've got quite a bit more space between these carrots. It's always best to double check because you might find what looks like 1 carrot is actually 2 again, growing side by side. We'll take that one away. Now that is on its own, and so are these. Plenty of room for them to grow at that. These 3 aren't too bad. We'll leave those. But once again, just here, if we move this out of the way, there's about 5 all growing together. We don't want that. So I'm going to take this back one. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. And now we've got a nice bit of space between them. You only need 1 inch or so. That's going to ensure that your carrots get as big as they can. And the last one on this particular row, we're doing the same. Taking them from the back. Another nice one there. And there you can see there's 3 together there. So we'll take that centre one out. It's only a tiny one, that. And I'll probably leave them 2 as they are. But now we've got a lot better spacing on all these carrots. So all we have to do is just carry on and do the same thing with other rows. We've got 3 rows of carrots in here. I'll take that one out. I think that's the best one so far. Then once again, this one can happily grow on its own. So I'll just keep carrying on doing that until we've given all these carrots the space that they need. And we're still left with a nice little bunch of carrots that'll make a meal. So nothing is going to waste. This is the container of multi-sown beetroot. Unfortunately, when the weather starts to fluctuate and get really hot, this happens. One of these is going to seed, and if you just leave it to try and let it grow more, it's going to end up making that beetroot a bit woody. So what I'm going to do is take out the beetroots that I can from here, and we'll make up a jar of pickled beetroot. And we have got a video as well showing you exactly how to do that. So this one, we'll just twist it out. It'll only get worse if we leave it in there. But because it's such a small container, I was only growing these for baby beets anyway. There's a couple more just there. One of them is a good enough size for me. So I can twist that out. We've got a nice little baby beetroot. I'll probably leave 1 or 2 in, see how they get on. But any that's of a decent size, we might as well take those now. We've got a couple of really good ones there. There's a couple of really nice ones in centre, so they're definitely coming out. Just a little twist and out they come. Another one, definitely worth harvesting. And I'll take the one that was growing right beside it. And that one. There's a little tiny one just there. I think I'll leave that, see if it gets any bigger. This bunch is all growing quite happily together, as you can see. And once again, there is one in particular that's reached a decent size. The others, however, are still quite small, so I'll leave those as well. And the same with these. There we go. Carrots has thinned, and we've got ourselves a nice little bunch of beetroot. That will probably make up a nice little jar when we pickle it. So, for a very warm, sunny day, we're now starting to reap the benefits of his work. Another great day in this container garden, and we have still got a few more things that we need to harvest very soon. And if you want to see what they are, please hit that subscribe button, press that notifications bell, and I'll see you next time.